Yo, what's going on? It's the alien here, back with another video. And yeah, I'm off work right now, and I'm going to read a little bit and take my ass to bed because I want to get up early and hope for a good day. My goal tomorrow is $100 because I want to get my dad paid off. I want to just hurry up this process so I can get my car next. But I want to give a shout out to Elijah Muhammad. I've been listening to his book on how to eat to live, and I had blueberries and watermelon today. I'm learning all the foods I shouldn't eat because what scared me, I was listening to Louis Farrakhan talk about the curse of being in a nursing home, being sick and old. Because y'all know people live hundreds, thousands of years. And I believe that the stuff we put in our body really dictate how we look and feel the older we get. But I want to start now. I'm 30. I don't want to be dealing with health problems in my 50s and 60s. But anyway, I see that my video on being homeless and missing out on trends in fashion, that's getting some attention. I guess I want to do a second installment of this series. And I see his comments in that video, so I'm not going to respond to none of the comments that are bad. I'm not removing them, but I'm not responding to them, because if you don't agree with me, or it sounds like it could turn into like a back and forth dialogue, that's what I want to just make very clear on this channel. If you subscribe, I don't tolerate that on here at all. So I'm gonna just put it like this: what you think is what you think. What I think is what I think. That's why it's my channel. If you feel any kind of way contrary to mine, what you could do is post a video explaining what you think and try to build an audience. But on here, we don't go back and forth. Now, I will respond to comments. You know, I will. It's not like I want you to just suck my dick and agree with everything. But positivity on here, good. Negativity, it gets ignored. So whatever you think is going to get my attention or try to provoke me to do something back or say something bad, it's not going to work. Because at the end of the day, my main goal right now is to get in my car. The last thing I'm worried about is this. But I realized that, like, one comment I saw, I realized people don't really watch the whole video based on the things they leave. Somebody was saying you should forget about people, get off social media, something like that. And that wasn't the point. The point, it's not me responding to that person, but I want to explain it's really the concept of being confined in like a car or outside or a tent, and you don't want society, you don't want other people knowing how you live, so you basically isolate yourself, and you miss out on how life changes, how society changes. It's like being like incarcerated, and you get out and you see how much the world has changed. That's what I was comparing it to. It's like you go in, like it's people I don't know personally, but imagine being really old, right? And you go to jail, and you're used to brushing your hair to the side, right? You went in like the 80s, and you're going out, you come out, and people got dreads, or people have like nappy, like flat tops. You come out to a different culture than what you were used to when you were out of jail. that's what I compare it to. When I lived the way I did for those 3 years, I see how clothes have changed because I was not around people. I isolated myself when I realized how dirty people can be. But in this video, this is some advice. I'm trying to think of something I could give you advice-wise, because I've been through everything where I could give you like helpful advice. But in this video, I'm trying to think of something. All right, here we go. So I guess I'll talk about family. There you go. Family. Because I don't really recommend people that are living like this to watch videos like this now. I don't know how mentally strong you are, but when I lived the way I did, I didn't really like watching videos like this because it reminded me, my situation. But I want to just tell you the reality of family and being, HOMELESS. The reality is, in this world, family, and everybody's different, but for the most part, no one gives a damn about you. No one cares about anything relating to you. Okay? Because if that was the case, they wouldn't allow you to live the way you do. If you happen to be in the situation again, do what you can to prevent it. As in save your money, maybe work another job to bring in some more income. Don't go out of your way for anybody. Do for yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. I'm telling you like this. Your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, they don't give a damn about you. I'm not speaking of me, but family, they don't give a damn about you. Because if they did, why would they allow you to live the way you are right now? You don't have no family. You were forced to live with one another as kids. You were forced to deal with these people as a child. But you realize these crusty ass people are no different than motherfuckers on the street. If they do deal with you, it's because they could benefit from something out of you, or you benefit from something from them. But there is no family. Just always remind yourself, why would a family member watch another family member struggle? When I came home, I rejected the idea of family. Like when I move on and leave, I want to stay within this region. Like I made New York sounds a little too crowded. I may go to Jersey. Gradually, I will work my way down to Florida to get my stuff. But I would never go too far away. But I don't think of myself having family. And I don't think any of you guys do either. If you're watching this video and you're in that situation, or you were in that situation, you don't have any family. Because why would a family member watch another family member struggle? The whole point of family is taking care of one another, working as a unit. There's no family in this world. Chris Rock said it the best. He told his daughter, and that's one of my favorite comedians. He said, I want you to know that no one gives a fuck about you when you walk out this door. He said, he was talking to his daughter, he said, I want you to know that when you walk out this door, no one gives a fuck about you. He said, there's people in this house that don't give a fuck about you, that are a little on the fence about giving a fuck about you. So, try not to think about family aunts, uncles, cousins, sisters, brothers, especially siblings, you realize that they go their own route when you mature. They have their own life. And don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. Look at it for what it is, and don't make the mistake anymore. Because it's okay to mess up and make the mistake. Just don't do it again. But family is a word that really means nothing. Because nobody works as a unit. It's everybody for themselves. And you gotta remind yourself that when you're in a vulnerable situation, or if you were in that situation, remind yourself, I gotta do for me. Take care of me. But in the process, don't take advantage of anybody or use people. That's bad karma. But yes, family and being unhoused is a bitch. So I can see someone with no family, but it's crazy to have the worth. People ask, do you have a family? And the way you live contradicts that statement if you say yes. But remind yourself, there is no family.